I have a ton of friends that kind of like think that they're following Christ, but maybe aren't living like it. And I was just wondering what a Christ-like way to call them out is, because it feels like God is calling us to, bring lost people back to his kingdom.
The Bible tells us when we present information to people, we present it with grace and truth. If we do too much truth, we crush the person, we're hateful, we're mean, we come off self-righteous. If we do too much grace, we compromise for their sin because we're afraid, I'm gonna offend them. I don't wanna lose their friendship, or I don't wanna do this. So the balance of grace and truth is love. And that love is loving God, and that loving God fuels you to love people, because when you see yourself the way God sees you, then you begin to see people with the same equal value. So when it comes to presenting people with information, we have to be loving. That doesn't mean you withhold. And I think that's the thing. We gotta stop living in this place where we care about the opinions of man, because one day we're gonna stand before God and there's people that are gonna be like, well, why didn't you tell me this thing was gonna happen? That's why we gotta live this thing out every day. And it doesn't have to be that scary. I would rather speak up. If I'm gonna look like a fool for anyone, I'm gonna be a fool for Jesus. If I wanna look silly for anyone, I wanna look like a silly Christian, because one day it's not gonna be so silly anymore.